Well, it's what astronauts wore in space, a spacesuit, and now you can see some of them in Suited for Space at the Science Museum of Virginia.
From the iconic white suits from Apollo and the Skylab to the earliest pressure suits to spacesuits that made history. Deborah Wexler from the Science Museum of Virginia is here with all the details and a lot of cool items as well. Deborah, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. I'm really happy to be here.
To the moon and back. What do we have right here that will be on display that people can see at the Science Museum?
First of all, I'm from the Smithsonian, and I've come down because we're really excited to have the exhibition at the Science Museum of Virginia. It's a traveling exhibition. What you're seeing here are examples of the objects that we do have on display in the exhibition. So we have a training glove that was used for Apollo 11. The astronauts trained with this before they went to the moon, and also a lunar boot, the overshoe.
Now, Deborah, this was actually used. I mean, these are 40 years old.
They are. Yeah, this is 1969 and this is 1970. These are actual training artifacts.
And Greg, you were holding something else too. What was the
little ones can actually get in this one. I'm sure this one is for sale, right? Maybe for Halloween.
Tell us how important this exhibit is for us to see.
It's really fabulous because what it does is it talks about a story that I think a lot of people don't really think about. We're familiar with the space program with NASA, but the spacesuit itself traces the entire history of the space program in a way that maybe thinking about the shuttle doesn't give you. The spacesuit is something that if we didn't have them, obviously we couldn't do it. There'd be no moonwalks, there'd be no spacewalks without the spacesuit.
Deborah, we're just coming off the 40th anniversary of the first lunar landing.
Yes.
Have we seen the technology change in those 4 decades since NASA landed on the moon?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everything has changed. And if you come to the exhibition, you'll see as we look at the photographs how much did change. It really is an evolution of the materials, of the design elements, of the structure. They were looking for things like comfort. They were looking for things like how is it going to react to pressure or gravity, making sure that you weren't going to get punctured by a micrometeoroid. Every mission meant that every suit had to change to adapt.
I would imagine these are better than your average construction boot right here.
Yeah, I think so. This fabric here is Chrome LR, and it covers everything. It can't be punctured by a moon rock or even the tools that they used.
And you have a little lapel pin too, and we want to show that. Yes,
it's the. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the
bottom of the boot, right? That iconic image. Fantastic.
Yeah. Wow. And we do have that photograph in the exhibition as well.
All right. Well, listen, the event starts today, Saturday, October 15th, and lasts all the way through December 31st at the Science Museum of Virginia, and that is located at 2500 West Broad Street. What a treat, Deborah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and I really want to thank our sponsor, DuPont, who made it possible for us to do this.
It's nice to see you. Welcome to Richmond.
Thank you.
Still to come on CBS 6 Saturday morning, cracking down on